never thought I would be 44, 45 next month. Childless. In an IVF journey, still trying to conceive. Still trying to feel strong in a body that fights me on a daily. Hey guys, it's me, Alicia Renee, aka Voted Best Hair, and I'm back. I promise I did not mean to leave y'all like that, but as I said before, life be life, and life has definitely lifed over the last month or two. I'm typically very quiet about my fertility journey. I mean, you guys know that I'm going through it, but I'm not like telling you guys every single time we have an appointment or every single time we have, you know, a procedure. But I just want to be honest and transparent and open right now, because this is what infertility looks like. And the type of person that I am, when things are not favorable and they don't go the way that I had hoped and prayed, I kind of like curl up in a ball and I hide, I isolate. And I know some people run to the camera, and that's just not me. Like, I don't know. I can't. Like, I'm literally like the total opposite. Like, I need to be as alone and isolated as possible. And I know that's not healthy. I know. But that's basically what I do. We recently had a embryo transfer that was unsuccessful. And it was completely heartbreaking. We really thought that was going to be it. Like, we really thought it was going to be it. Everything looked great. And it didn't work. So when we had our follow-up with our doctor after, because everything else looked great, the one thing that she pointed out was basically my weight. And she talked about me seeing a nutritionist. And so I felt like, what better time to go over the last part of my, 3 F's, faith, fitness, and fertility, but to go over fitness, because I never really got to go over that part with you guys. So let's get into it, y'all. I think why it's so timely is to show how hard this journey is with staying up on my fitness and, staying healthy. Because when you're also 44, when you're also closer to menopause than you are, the opposite direction, and going through fertility treatments, additional hormones being added to your body, on top of the stress of all of it, weight loss is probably one of the hardest things to achieve. So let's just go back to the beginning. So I think, as a young girl, I was always a very average sized, young lady. I probably thought that I was fat, just because I think all young ladies think that they are. But I was always very average size. I wasn't really athletic or anything like that, but I just, was able to stay, pretty average size. Now, when I got to college, I definitely gained the freshman 15, but everyone was like, oh, it looks good on you. You're just going to be 4, it looks good on you. So I was like, okay, I'm just not, this is my womanly body. And then after I graduated college, I started working. I was working like an office job where I sat down most of the time. I would work out here and there, but I remember that's like around the time that Chipotle came out, and I was eating like full-on Chipotle burritos like every day, not realizing all the calories that were, that were in there. And I ended up picking up like like 30 pounds, right? So I was probably like in my 130s, and then I got up to like 165, and I just remember being like, oh my gosh, like I am huge. Now I would love to be 165, but I just remember back then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm huge. So I remember going to like this boot camp, and I got in tip-top shape. I lost like that 30 pounds, and I was able to keep that weight off for a good amount of time, probably up until I met my husband. And then of course, you know, when you are in a relationship, you're going out all the time, you get comfortable. And so by the time we got married, I think I was like 150. And I remember thinking, oh gosh, now that's big. But at 150, I was still very active. I used to run. I was, you know, always at the gym or in Zumba or some type of, you know, activity. And then now, as I've just gotten older and older and older, you know, things just started changing. Now, let's just be honest. Working out in your 40s is completely different than working out in your 20s and in your 30s. Like, the scale doesn't even move at this point, okay? The bounce back is not bouncing back. And then, you know, now going through this journey of infertility and being closer to menopause than maternity, it's gotten even harder for me. So I've had to kind of shift my thinking a little bit. And I did a Instagram, TikTok video recently where I said the goal is no longer to be skinny. The goal is to be strong. So now it's not about looking a certain way or being a certain size even. It's more about how I feel. And honestly, every time I'm in a workout and it just is so hard and so, you know, I'm sweating and I just feel like I can't do it anymore, I'm just so proud of myself for finishing it and getting through the end. And here's the thing, like I lift weights, I do Zumba, which I love. Like I feel like you need to have a good balance of all the things, right? Like yes, do the things that you have to do, like the weightlifting, but go to a Zumba class, have fun, dance, twerk a little bit, okay? And just enjoy moving your body. Like don't think of it as like, oh, I have to do this, or it's like a punishment. Like do it because you know that you're doing something for you. So I know that God has a journey for me. I know that it's about surrendering, trusting Him, having, you know, 100%, you know, radical faith. And it's about me becoming who I'm supposed to be in this weight. I don't know. So I just want to like let you know, like if you are 40 something and you're going through an IVF journey or you're going through a weight loss journey, I just want to let you know that you are not weak, you are not broken, you are not left behind, and God has something for you. So if this video resonates with you, please leave me a comment. Let's you know, really build this community up. Let's help one another. Let's give each other, you know, support. Let's share recipes. Let's do all of that because I really feel like, you know, there's this whole group of 40-something-year-olds that we're still trying to figure this out. Like, you know, now realizing like our mothers never told us what to expect, right? So we have to figure it out on our own. So let's you know, let's help one another. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please give me the thumbs up. Like I said, please leave any comments in the comment section. Let's help each other. Let's support one another. And if you have not already subscribed, I don't know why not. Y'all know y'all like this channel. Go and hit that subscribe button, on the notification bell, and all the things. And let's stay healthy together. All right, y'all. Bye.